The Lion of Allah, the unforgettable story of Hazrat Hamza. May Allah be pleased with him. O Hamza, walk slowly, for even your steps strike fear into death itself. Hazrat Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, the mighty lion hunter of the desert, the fearless warrior of Badr, the master of martyrs. He was a brave man, strong and kind, and he was loved by many. His presence made the enemies of Islam afraid, and his faith was so powerful that it was known even in the heavens. Before we start this incredible story, please support this effort by liking this video, leaving a comment and subscribing. This will help share his story with many others. Now let's begin. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most kind. A long time ago, in the land of Mecca, there was a man named Hamza. May Allah be pleased with him. He was very strong, and he loved to go on adventures in the desert. He would ride his horse, hunt animals, and think about life. Even before he became a Muslim, Hamza was always searching for truth. He wanted to understand the world, and he was different from the people around him. Little did he know that he and his nephew, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, were about to find the greatest truth of all: belief in one God. One day, something happened that changed Hamza's, may Allah be pleased with him, life forever. His nephew, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was teaching people about Islam. But many people did not like it. The leaders of Mecca were very angry. They were used to worshipping many idols, and they did not want to believe in one God. They were mean to Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and tried to stop him. One of the worst people among them was Abu Jahl. He was very cruel, and one day he hurt Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, very badly. A servant saw this and ran to tell Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him. Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, had just returned from hunting. He was carrying his bow, and when he heard that Abu Jahl had hurt his nephew, he became very angry. Without waiting, he went straight to where Abu Jahl and the other leaders were sitting. Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, was so strong that people respected him, and when he arrived, everyone looked at him. Without saying a word, he lifted his bow and hit Abu Jahl on the head. Abu Jahl fell to the ground, bleeding. Then Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, said loudly, "Are you the one who insulted my nephew? Then know this, I believe in his religion. I say what he says. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is his messenger." Everyone was shocked. Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, the brave and mighty warrior, had accepted Islam. That night, Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, felt something strange. He had always believed in strength and honor, but now he had made a big decision. Was it the right one? Doubts came into his heart. So he prayed to Allah and asked, if this is the truth, then make my heart strong. If not, then show me the right way. The next morning he went to see Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, welcomed him, smiled and explained Islam to him. When Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, heard about the rewards of heaven and the punishment of hell, all of his doubts went away. His heart was filled with light and he felt peace. He said, "My nephew, I believe in you completely. Teach me more about Islam." After Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, became Muslim, things changed. The people who did not like Islam were afraid of him. They knew he was strong and would protect the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, and his followers. They could no longer hurt Muslims the way they did before. When battles began, Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, was one of the bravest warriors. In the Battle of Badr, he fought with 2 swords, cutting down the enemies like a powerful wind. The people who did not believe in Islam were terrified of him. He fought not just with his strength, but with his heart, defending the truth. But the biggest test of his life was still to come. In the Battle of Uhud, the Muslims were fighting again. At first, they were winning, but some of the Muslim soldiers made a mistake. They left their positions too early. The enemies saw this chance and attacked back. The Muslims were in trouble, and the battlefield became very dangerous. But even when others were scared, Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, stood firm. He was like a lion, fighting with all his might. The enemies tried to stay away from him because they knew how strong he was. But there was one man hiding in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to attack. His name was Washi, and he was a slave who had been promised freedom if he could kill Hamza. May Allah be pleased with him. Washi was very good at throwing spears. He watched Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, carefully, looking for a small opening. Then with all his strength, he threw his spear. It flew through the air and hit Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, in the body. The mighty warrior staggered and fell. The people who did not believe in Islam were happy, but the Muslims were heartbroken. When Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, heard what happened, he was very sad. He went to see Hamza's, may Allah be pleased with him, body, and when he saw that the enemies had even hurt him after he had died, tears filled his eyes. He loved Hamza, may Allah be pleased with him, very much. Even though he was sad, he stayed patient because Allah had told him, be patient, for surely Allah is with those who fear him and do good. Hazrat Hamza's, may Allah be pleased with him, sacrifice was not in vain. His bravery and faith made Islam stronger. His story teaches us to be strong, to believe in what is right, and to trust Allah. He is known as the Master of Martyrs, a title that will always belong to him. If this story touched your heart, let it reach others too. Like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe so more people can hear the story of Hazrat Hamza. May Allah be pleased with him. May Allah guide and protect us all. Ameen.